Oh shit. Goddamn, I thought you were turning up there and shit. I can tell I'm ready to get home. Yo, what's up? Thank you, whoever you are, for the thumbs up. Appreciate that. Dirty Bro, what's up, man? Thank you for a couple days ago, a couple nights ago. Y'all had a live, and I caught part of the end of it where you were talking about some stock stuff, and I really started getting on that Chat GPT. Thank you. Appreciate that. It cuts down a lot of time on looking stuff up. I'm just riding. I ain't doing nothing, bro. You guys be on my type of stuff. The nonsense and the drama, you can laugh at it and be entertained to get down the road when you're bored, but something I can do something with, thinking about like, hey, this is it. I gotta make this work. I can't be stranded out on no island in some foreign country type of stuff. And like you said, you can't get time back. I thought about that a lot. I've really been thinking about that stuff a lot. I can't get time back, but I can make wise choices though. So that's the thing. And like I said before, thank you for that piece of knowledge, for that piece of wisdom. And I got a long 1,700-mile drive. I ain't talking about nothing. I'm just rolling. That's all I'm doing. Rolling, listening to my YouTube jazz blues or whatever you call it. Dude, I told a friend of mine, will never be 30 years old again. Yeah, bro. I told a friend of mine that. Actually, I told I've said it to a bunch of people, like, man, what I wouldn't give to be 30 again. And as I keep living, Lord willing, I figure it's gonna be the same way, every 10 years, every 5 years, being able to look back and like, man, which if but I got to roll with what I got and keep pushing. That's it. But I tell my nephews, like, all the little wisdom stuff that I learned and along the way, I tell them whether they hear it or not, whether they use it or not. I've been talking to them about investing and saving and putting money back. I told them, do it along the way. Save along the way. Invest along the way. You don't have to try to do the gambling, hitting home runs and stuff. Just do it a little bit at a time, and then you'll see it'll add up. Part of it is when we were young, we were so busy living in the moment, and we were so busy in the discovery mode of getting out of the house, finding out, seeing what this is, seeing how so on and so forth, to where we weren't, we were so busy living life and trying to live life that we thought that we weren't living, at home, being in the house, having to go to school, that when we get out there in the world, we're just so focused on living that we're not thinking about, tomorrow. It's like island people. If you ever go to the islands with people on, it's like they're not really thinking about tomorrow, retirement. And that's if their country even has a retirement. So, and people aren't thinking about 30s when they're in their 20s. They're just so happy to have a car, so happy to have a somewhere that they're living at, or there's no consequences, or life is made easy by parents. And some of it just goes into preparation, You're older than me, so you remember the age of when our people were preparing us for the world that we had to go into. But now it's like, they're just trying to make sure they got some food, water, and shelter, and hey, that's about it. But the United States is a complicated empire. It's a big empire. There's a lot of stuff going on in this country, bro. And you got to try to be prepared for as much of it as you possibly can, and prepare your kids and your family and your loved ones and stuff for it too. That drive to get out of the Dakotas is something else, and I ain't even got to the east-west part yet. But I'm extremely happy and blessed where you going all the way home to Mississippi, bro. I'm probably trying to do 10 to 12 hours a day, and then make it inside the state line tomorrow, and then finish it off Monday. It usually takes 3 days anyway to get home. If I break it up into 10-hour days or do most of it on one day. I got up early, started at 6:45 here, so let's say I started driving at 7. run all the way up until before it gets dark, stop, get a hotel, and then repeat the rest of the way down. I may stop in Missouri and get some fireworks, but the first of the year is a long ways off. But the conversation y'all were having about the stocks and stock market, I went and looked up all of the companies, started running them through JPTV. Then I came up with some other ideas with that JPTV. Like, hey, you know what, let me look up the most consistent paying dividend, the top 20 most consistent paying dividend stocks, you know, and then I went through those, filtered out that 20 to 5, then I went on a hunt for most consistent, top 20 most consistent growth stocks over 10 years. Went through that 20, filtered out the 5. And I made about 3 or 4 more groups of just those 5, and then look at those more. And then out of that 5, just pick 2 and roll with it. Hey, it's like you said, ChatGPT is a tool. Now, that tool is made and owned by somebody. You know, it's kind of like, exactly. It's just that easy. And I didn't want to use ChatGPT because I was like, man, it's going to steal my, you know, creative thoughts and stuff I come up with and think in my head. But it is what it is, and we've already put so much stuff and information into the internet to where it has it all anyway. That's why it can just deliver it to you like that. From what you typed into it, it's taking it and it's giving you back its synopsis of what you're asking it. And Google does the same thing. You know, if you type something into Google will, you know, kind of give you a bunch of results somewhere within the line of what you put in there. ChatGPT just filters it better. So I like that. In North Dakota is oil field headquarters, Williston, North Dakota, Waffle City, and Newtown. And I'm happy that I've started, you know, investing and taking it serious now. In my 30s, it didn't dawn on me, you know, but sometimes we need somebody to point something out to us. You know, hey, look, you know, check that out. And then a person taking the initiative to take it the next step, take it the next step, take it the next step, and not being afraid of, you know, okay, this may happen. And not getting into the gambling mindset. You know, okay, I'm gonna put it all on black, I'm gonna put it all on red, instead of just take it for what it is. It's investing. It's investing. Good places to live in Mississippi. Anywhere outside of metropolitan Jackson. Anywhere in the country where you have your own space, where your neighbor's house is not close close enough for you to throw a rock and hit it. Any place where you have space, something that has a house, an acre or two on it, that's space. A house that's not that close to the road. You want something that's a little bit back off the road. Anything on Interstate 49. I mean, my bad, not Interstate. Highway 49 going to Mississippi. Up until you get into that Delta part. But that 49 coming from Jackson, going all the way down to Gulfport, if you see it at a good price, just buy it. Even if you're not going to do nothing with it right now, just buy it. I haven't checked in a while to see what they have along that corridor, but it's a heavily trafficked area, and it's difficult to get land near a state highway or an interstate. But the generations are starting to die off, and land that they would never sell to other people, they're selling it to whoever will buy it. Buildings in downtown Mississippi, if you have a business idea, restaurant, any kind of business, there's plenty of downtown buildings in different small towns and stuff. Just as long as the small town can support as long as the small town can support the business and patronize the business, that's the biggest thing. Anywhere near Highway 49, West Meridian, Mississippi. You get the South Meridian, where the Air Force Base is, coming south on 59. It's all country. Everything's country until you get to Hattiesburg and Jackson. Small town, you know, population 50,000, maybe 60, 70 and less. Anything around Hattiesburg, out away from the city. Hattiesburg, you have the black side, you have the white side. So the black side is Hattiesburg, the white side is Oak Grove. We have the white Walmart is over there on Oak Grove, the black Walmart is over there on the Hattiesburg side. So anything south of there that puts you out in the country, out of the city limits, absolutely. Anything on the coast, the coastal area. Now, Facebook Marketplace is your best friend. Facebook Marketplace is your best friend. You don't have to go through a realtor agent. You can just find your title company, pay them to do your title search and your paperwork, and you're rolling. They'll give you an option of a 7, 10, or 30-year title search. Ghost said he went through a 30-year title search, but I saved a couple of houses I was looking at because they were a little bit farther out than what I wanted, but there was a house with some land. Some of the stuff's gonna need work. If it's around Jackson, it's gonna need work, and it's probably gonna be in some area that you don't want to be in, or the area has already gone past its turnover. What I mean by that is where I grew up, where we first grew up, on the south side of Law, it's past its turnover point. So the people that were living over there, you know, they're transitioning into assisted living places. Most of the wood frame shotgun houses that's over there are, you know, older, dilapidated. A lot of wood frame houses. So it's not really a up and coming area. But that's just something that you'll see in Mississippi. If you ever ride through the Delta, you get off the highway and kind of just ride around through town, you see the way the Delta looks. Facebook Marketplace. You can also come across good deals on commercial properties. Some of it may be out in the middle of nowhere. And you'll look at it and be like, why did they put that way out there? some of it is there was a time when the population stayed within a localized area and people worked whatever they could do and get in a localized area. But nowadays, people work wherever. People move, people go. Small town mentality is, it's kind of pocketed here and there. But Facebook Marketplace is your best friend. You'll find, when I looked at, I think they wanted 30 or 40 grand for it. If you don't have to be near, well, I'll say it like this. If you're looking for a tourist spot, Jones County is kind of up and coming, but I don't know if the market's going to crash on Jones County because there's not much after you drive across, Laurel, which ain't very big. Hattiesburg, there's more going on. Hattiesburg has 2 colleges, Southern Miss, which is a university, and William Carey, which is a 2-year. I don't think William Carey is a university. It could be, anyway. There's a lot more, different kinds of people in Hattiesburg, and more vast opportunities, places of employment. Laurel, its biggest places are Howard Industries, the chicken plants. Masonite used to be a big one, but it's downsized over the years. And some of the other factories and stuff that local people work at. Anything out there where SIP is from, near Canton, around Canton, anything within driving distance of that Nissan place. And all of North Mississippi within driving distance of Memphis. What is that? Hernando, Sanatobia, I think. Olive Branch. All of that up in there. And of course you have your tax sales. Do your thing, bro. If you hadn't popped in, I'd have been sitting there being quiet. But I appreciate that. God bless, be safe, take life one day at a time, and buy land. But Facebook Marketplace is going to be your buddy. Time you have one of those investing lives, when you're talking about something like that, or you got some of that on your mind, do me a favor, link me or add me in a post or a comment so I'll know it, because I don't get no notifications for nothing. Whoever you are, thank you for tuning in and checking out the live. I'm just riding. I ain't doing nothing. If you have any comments or anything to talk about, throw it down there and the conversation and go from there. Otherwise, I'm gonna keep riding. About to say, it's loud in there. He said he was out in Olive Garden. Well, he probably somewhere close to the well. Shout out to y'all. Just riding. Headed south. North Dakota Highway South 85. just be out on Fridays and Saturdays, man. Y'all just be everywhere. Like, go take a break. Shout out to the two of you in the chat, whoever you are watching. Thank you for tuning in. Just a long drive. y'all. Thank y'all for tuning in. Got a long drive and got to stop and get some coffee. I assume next year they'll be finished with all of this. 25. This little pull out scenic route lookout thing. Up here on this hill on the right, they're gonna make a big one, which will give you the advantage of seeing the whole valley. Joseph Relaford, what's up, man? Dude, I'm in North Dakota headed south. Joseph Relaford, I need you to send me some places to go for like doctors and dental work. A friend of mine is coming to the Philippines and he wants to get some dental work done. And you know what I can think of that I know off the top of my head. You can leave it in the comments or look on my YouTube channel and send it to me. Facebook Messenger. I'll be back later this year. But I'm in North Dakota headed south, bro. Hopefully by the time I get back, they'll have the bikini contest going again. Or somewhere. So either one, you could, any good dentist that you know, because I want to have some work done also when I get back. I know a couple places right there in town, the one behind the Jollibees. I know that one. I got you. Dude, that's why I'm not there right now. I don't know. I'm not doing the intense heat. And I'll be back after the rainy season. October, November, December, somewhere around like that. But it's good to hear from you, bro. I got 1,700 miles to ride, bro. It's gonna be a long day. Any good dental places to get dental work, orthodontic work, and medical places that do blood work, blood testing, all that kind of full health screening type stuff. I've been to Amiga before. Amiga's is more like just a regular clinic, but that is a big hawk. Riding and cruising, that's all I'm doing. Because I seen Chubb's DC lives I seen Chubbs DC lives, Chubbs DC. Like I catch him in the evening time, you know, on Mondays and Fridays. So I see him from time to time, you know, on there. I still see the regulars that be out by Phillies and whatnot. But hopefully somebody gets the bikini contest going again. I'm hoping Wild Orchid maybe there. Yeah, Wild Orchids. That's one place. I don't think they could do it at ABC. They can't do it at La Grande. La Grande is too far away. But I think Wild Orchid would probably be the best place if they can't do it at Scorebirds anymore. Which hell, Scorebirds is gonna lose business just because they're not having it anymore. Other than that, man, I'm just chilling, bro. Can't wait till later this year. I've already got a budget plan for travel, so pay all my bills up and go from there. Thank y'all for tuning in and checking out the content. It's a long 1,700-mile ride, and it take you in the northwest corner of North Dakota. It'll take you 3 hours to get south. If you're going from state line to state line, 3 hours to get from North Dakota to South Dakota. Then if you're going from Williston to Belfield, that's 2 hours. Then from Belfield all the way across to Fargo and head south on 29, that's 3 hours and some change or something like that. But I'll get back to playing the music and whatnot. It's a long drive. Thank y'all for tuning in, checking out the content. Joseph Rilliford, you still watching? Like I said, dental clinics and any clinics that do full health screening, you know, the blood work analysis, all that kind of stuff, because it's way cheaper in the Philippines than it is over here. And Dr. Juan De Silva. Hold on. I need to take a picture of that, and I'll look him up. And is that for dental or just medical stuff? But I'm putting the tunes back on, man. We riding. Also do orthodontic, you know, crowns, root canals, all that kind of stuff. Because if they do, I'll definitely I'll take a picture of it. Like major dental work, you know, root canals, I think he's already had veneers or porcelain veneers or something like that, and he wants to get them redone because he keeps having problems with some of them. So that, and he wants to get some medical tests done and all that kind of health related stuff done while he's over there. And health stuff is stuff I want to get done. I thought about Manila because they do, you know, Vita drips and, you know, some of the other stuff like that. And I'm like, hey, if it's significantly cheaper over there, rest of the United States. Like, hey, why not? I'm already there. Gotcha. Well, I appreciate that, bro. I know it's nighttime over there. I don't know if you're out on the rail somewhere or you're chilling. Maybe you're sitting in front of the cafe place. I can't remember the name of it. The Hammer Cafe. Because I know Philly's really ain't your spot. But, you know, as far as... I got you. I appreciate that, bro. I'm going Philippines and Thailand, man, when I get back. Philippines and Thailand. I've got the trip in my head, but I've not bought a ticket yet, and I haven't pre-planned my itinerary. I just know Philippines, Thailand. So, and I think 2 months is long enough to, you know, stay over there, enjoy it, go to more than one place. I know my budget for the Philippines. I know about where, you know, what my budget's gonna cost, so on and so forth. I got you. Yeah, the homeboy I'm talking about, he's not military, so he don't have those kind of benefits. But if there's no more scoreboards, where does everybody go now? You know, what's the, you know, Dollhouse is always great. Carousel, Dollhouse, Atlantis. I am speeding going through here. And the police be out here. They love sitting out here. Over the hill. Over any hill they be sitting out here. So if any of you happen to travel through North Dakota, just know the police be out here. The highway patrol be out here. The sheriff be out here. And you'll never see them until you get over the hill, and they'll be right there. I know what you mean. Hey. I know exactly what you mean, bro. This time of year, the tourists are starting to go back home. Just the people that live there are there. Because I noticed that when I was there the first time, you know, it was really enjoyed myself. But then, like, right after Christmas, around New Year's, it's like, just started seeing people all over the place. You know, foreigners and tourists all over the place. But I specifically remember, you know, how it was before New Year's and then how it was after New Year's. I got you. Timothy Fritch, 8801. What's up, man? Headed south. We are Mississippi bound. 1,700 miles. I think I've knocked off 75 by now. That's one of the things about North Dakota is north, south, east, west. There's no diagonal lines that get you across anyway. I think Jamestown, if you go Minot, Williston to Minot to Bismarck, it's kind of diagonal, but you're still gonna run into the same thing. It's gonna be a straight line. What are you doing? But at least they're turning this right here into a four-way. I was told they're gonna take this all the way into Canada, up to Regina, and this is gonna be an interstate one day. It's a sign out here somewhere about this is gonna be a state corridor at some point, an international corridor. So North Dakota's got options, and these people got more money than they can spend. I have seen with my own eyes. I've seen North Dakota do more road work within 2 years than I've seen Mississippi do in 10. And they'll be finished with this year. Well, yeah, they'll be finished with this year. If they just do the asphalt on it. If they do that concrete, it'll take longer. I'm thinking about spending a week in Thailand, but I'm not sure where to go. It will be my first time there. Dude, Joseph, I thought you had been to Thailand before. Man, go ahead and do it, man. You're already over there. If it's within your budget, do it. I know a guy. I actually met another guy on YouTube. He lives over there, and he said get in touch with him. I actually met a couple of people just in Angeles City. It's like, hey, if you're going to the Philippines, let me know. They'll put me in contact with such and such, such and such. And so I got the benefit of that. And I know a guy I used to work with named Tim. Tim lives there full time. And he works in the Middle East doing something, contracting or something. And we got the water trucks. I need coffee. I'm not really going for the women. Yeah, I got you. I'm going for it all. I'm going there for the women. I'm going there for the Thailand. I'm going there to see the difference. I'm going there to see something different that I hadn't seen in Angeles City. I kind of want to go to Taiwan. Taiwan's northern of there, so it'll definitely be cooler as far as temperature wise. But one thing I can say, North Dakota has some magnificent summers. It'll be 1 week where maybe a week and a half where it'll actually get hot into the upper 90s, 100 degrees that week and a half, and then it'll drop back down into the low dry 90s. People walk around outside and everything in the broad daylight. It'll be just as nice. And whenever we have fires over there on the western side of the country, the smoke will get into the atmosphere and block some of the sun out. Like right now, when I flew in the night before last night, got here all day, it wasn't cloudy, it was just the smoke, in the atmosphere, tinting the sun. Visa situation is easier in the Philippines for me than the visa situation is easier for me in the Philippines than Thailand. I can renew tourist visa for 3 years before I have to leave. Okay. Yeah, that's definitely a benefit. I'm just temporarily, so I just did what, yeah, 30-day thing. But where are the other guys from the time we're at Scoreboard? You got Skip. I think the other guy's name was James, Joy, and the guy that looks just like the guy that's part owner of Miko's. I heard Miko's ain't around anymore. Coffee time. Man, I hope this truck stop is open. The good old Sweet Crew truck stop. The only truck stop within 20 miles. The only thing within 20 miles. In any direction you go in. Yeah, looks like they're open. It is coffee time, man. You would think they will make another entrance that would go straight to the gas station. But hey, when in North Dakota, you gotta work with what you got. And since there's 3 of you guys, I'm gonna show y'all what a blender looks like, because that is one right there. And that is a company called Next Tier. So any of you that are looking to work in the oil and gas industry, Next Tier is hiring. If you see that red thing over to the middle, that is a workover rig. I'm gonna go holler at this Next Tier guy real quick. What's up, bro?
Alright.
Is Next Year hiring?
Probably. Like driver job, or what are you looking for?
I've done it all. I've done frac. I wish Next Year had coil. I do coil.
Yeah, they got rid of that after they bought C&J. And when they bought Rockpile.
Rockpile, that's what it was. C&J bought the neighbor stuff. I was there then back in 14, 15. Then Rockpile bought C&J, then Next Year bought Rockpile and got the old Williston.
Well, no, Keene bought Rockpile in July of 2017. Officially went through, and then they merged with C&J, or we rephrase that. We bought C&J.
Yeah.
They said it was a merger. It was a hostile takeover.
Hey man, C&J, man, they were on their way out anyway.
They should, the only reason they were still in business because they fucking got bailed out 3 times. And so after they bought C&J, 2021 they got sold all the 2021, 2022 they sold all the coil tube and shit. But yeah, you go up there and talk to Brad, put an application in. Brad's in charge of all the drivers and shit.
Because I'm too old to do frac. You know, hey, if you do frac, more power to you. At least stuff is better now. Before,
what it used to be. Oh yeah.
Bruh, you had to pick up everything. Hopefully, you know, you had a little small crane truck that would lift your 4-inch long joints. But if you didn't, you had a team lift and put it in. Hey, yeah. I just spent 10 plus years up here. So it is what it is, bro.
Yeah, they're hiring. I'm sure. Last I knew, they were still hiring for drivers and all that.
But dude, if you have a board, you got nothing else to do, bam. It's the YouTube channel.
All right, brother.
Look, be safe. God bless. God bless. Take life one day at a time. Invest and save your money, bro. take care of your health. Take care of your knees and your back.
I'm down 85 pounds, so.
What? You know, just exercise and diet?
I had to get on the shot.
Yeah.
I didn't have a choice.
How do you feel?
I feel great. I do. The only thing that sucks, I'm one of the over-the-road drivers out of West Texas. After driving for 11 hours, you figure I'm on the road 12 hours before I get stopped.
Yeah.
All I want to do is get something to eat and go to bed. And my stepson, he just started trying to work out. I told him, I was like, I tell you what, I just came back from days off my first week back. I told him, I was like, when I come home in 2 months, I was like, I'll do 20 push-ups. You have to do at least 5. He's like, all right.
How old is he?
15.
Oh, he ought to be able to do 20 easy.
Now,
I
would think so, but all they do is sit behind a fucking computer screen all day. Pardon my French.
Yeah. I play video games. One of that. Just if you can get them out here started with something in the oil field sooner, it'll just help them in life, or at least get their CDL as soon as they can. That way, if they don't know what they want to do, they can always fall back on that.
Yeah, he has no clue. He has no clue. But all right, brother. I gotta get back. I gotta get that blender up there, and we'll see what else they got for me. They got one going back, but I got to reset tomorrow. So.
Hey man, enjoy it. It's the weekend in Williston, so you know, just enjoy it. The only thing they got is some bars, or you go walk around downtown or something and eat.
I'm gonna sleep.
Yeah. Eat, work, sleep, eat, and drink. That's it.
That's it, bro.
All right, man.
Going, sir.
You too. The workover rig guy's gone. Doggone it. I talked longer than I planned to. Oh, those are called the risers or deck levelers. And if I get me a step deck, I need to get some of those. But give me a second. Once I stop, I'll get to the comments and stuff. Good old North Dakota. I've met some really good people out here. I've met some really, really good people out here. Most everybody's working, got something going, trying to get something going, trying to do something, trying to accomplish something. So that's the biggest thing that sets this place apart, is everybody is on their way in some way, shape, form or fashion. I'm not really going for the win. Yeah, the visa situation. Yeah, Skip is home now. Dennis is home too in California. Skip is home here in the United States, or Skip is home there? Do you remember? Yeah, Sammy, that's his name. He's home too. I gotta run in here and get me some coffee. Hey, I just spent. But let me get out of this. I'll be back in here in a minute. We'll ride to that. So I'm gonna assume everybody's gonna come back. I'm gonna assume everybody's gonna come back later this year, probably. But somebody needs to make a formal protest that schoolbirds should be back. Someplace, Chubbs was talking about it. Someplace have it at. Give the girls some of the money instead of the hotel or whoever organizes it just keeping or stealing all the money. And they can just keep doing it. That's why I figure, you know, it kept being fewer and fewer girls in it, because they were like, hey, you know, they're not getting anything, especially with all the bead money. Like, just cut it in half and divide it in half amongst the top 10 girls at the end, or the top 5 girls at the end. That's an incentive for them to come back and for others to come back. But if they're not getting any money, it's like, what's the point? I mean, seriously. But it is what it is, bro. It is what it is. Yeah, Dennis, because I'd be there and I'd see Dennis's lady friend walk by Phillies. Sammy's bar is now open. I can't remember the name of it. Somebody else is in it. What's the black guy name to be? They be having the, you know, that black guy, he be over there in Thailand, but he also be doing the suspect stuff. I'm gonna assume everybody's gonna come back. I'm gonna assume everybody's gonna come back later this year, probably. But somebody needs to make a formal protest that schoolbirds should be back. Someplace, Chubbs was talking about it. Someplace have it at. gotta stay away from it. Fuck that shit. Like I've said before, thank you guys for tuning in and checking out the content and checking out the channel. When this phone gets hot, the live is going to cut off and you guys be easy. See y'all later. Until then, we're going to keep riding and listening to music. In the stillness of the night, down by the river where shadows creep, a heart so heavy it's lost in sleep. The water whispers secrets untold of love and sorrow, both young and old. Moonlit river, hear my plea, hold my heart, set it free. Echoes linger on the breeze. In this night, I'm on my knees. Long guitar sings a tale of pain, sliding on softly like falling rain. In the distance, the train's distant cry takes me to places where memories lie. Moonlit river, hear my plea, hold my heart, set it free. Echoes linger on the breeze. In this night, I'm on my knees. Oh, this yearning cuts so deep in the darkness. It's hard to sleep. Redemption calls, but it feels so far. With every note, I bear my scar. Moonlit river, stay with me in your day.